All my diamonds shine, cause they really diamonds. That bitches in line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm lying, I say really. Got money on my mind.
How did you grow your hair so long? That is it. Question mark. How did you grow your hair so long? And it is a kind of a weird question for me because I'm like, I don't know, like, how did I? So I really had to think about it, and so many people kept asking me the same question that I was like, I have to answer this question for these people. This is what I'm coming with you today about my top 10 tips for transitioners if you're transitioning to natural, if you just big chopped, all of that, or if you're just trying to get longer hair. I'm going to tell you basically what I did. The only thing that I can tell you is what I did and what worked for me. So I really hope that this is helpful for you guys. Just a little bit of background. Another reason that this question is so complicated for me to answer is because I've always had long hair. My hair has, even when it was relaxed, I got relaxed, I first got a relaxer when I was in 5th grade, 10 years old, and I just stopped getting relaxers in 2010. But even when my hair was relaxed, I had hair in high school all the way down to my butt relaxed. That is has been one of my trademarks ever since I was a young child. Was I had very, very long hair, even relaxed. So I really had to think about it, but when I decided to go natural in 2010, I was about you guys can do the math for me. I was about 22, 23 in 2010. I'm 29 this year. I'll be 29 next Wednesday, June 8th. Turn up. But so I was 22, 23, decided to go natural after experimenting with my hair through dyeing it, through going to a stylist that I felt, really didn't have the best hair. Now that I think back on it, didn't have my best hair interest in mind. My hair broke off all the way up to my shoulders, to make a long story short. It was thin, it was lifeless, it was a mess. I really hated it, and I was very heartbroken. If you can picture being someone like me who's used to having long hair and then having shoulder length hair to right here. I'm gonna try to find this picture for you guys. I don't know if you saw it on my Instagram or it's got shared a couple times on some natural hair pages. It was a while ago, but it's a picture of me in 2010 at my shortest length, and a picture of me last year in 2015, basically with my hair, my full natural hair. I decided to go natural in 2010, and I'm just going to share with you guys the things that I did that worked for me, that got me to where I am now, which is basically back to where I am used to being, which is with long, thick, healthy hair. So guys, I really hope that you stay tuned. This could be very helpful for you if you're wanting to grow your hair more, and all I can tell you, like I said, is what I did. So just let me know what you think, and just stay tuned if you're interested in seeing my top 10 tips for transition. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with my top 10 tips, and these are in no particular order, so don't be like, oh man, this is the number 1 is the most important and number 10 is the least important. These are all equally important, but this is just how it came to my mind in order that it came to my mind. So number 1, we're going to go with no heat, especially if you're I'm sorry guys, let's get real. If you're really serious about going natural and you're really serious about growing your hair out, you gotta let the heat go. I always see people saying, well, they're trying to go natural, but their hair is straight all the time, which means you're putting heck of heat on it all the time. I just don't agree with that. When I transitioned to natural, I did not use heat. I don't even think I used it for a full year most times. Now I use it twice a year. Every 6 months I will either blow out or I will blow out and straighten my hair. But I still only do it twice a year, which is not very much. So guys, that is a very important tip that I can give you. No heat.
Special to you, I don't look at a special.
Number two, I'm going to say trim your hair often, especially if you are transitioning. I would say do it every 3 months or so. And if you are fully natural and you're just trying to grow your hair longer, I would say do it every 6 months, which is what I do. I have a video, which I'll leave in the description box below, about how you can trim your hair yourself at home. That it's not hard. Don't be scared. You got to get your hair trimmed, and if you don't feel comfortable going to the stylist all the time, like I do not trust most stylists because I've had bad experiences. So I just do it myself, and you can do it yourself too. So I will leave that in the description box below. So if you're transitioning every 3 months, cut a little bit off. You want to cut that relaxer out of your hair to get rid of it so you can be fully natural. If you just big chopped and you're just trying to grow your hair out, you are fully natural. You don't have any relaxer in your hair, so I would say every 6 months go ahead and cut some of your hair off.
I'm not really sorry.
Number three, we're going to go with the co-washing. Another important thing, in my opinion, is to co-wash your hair mostly versus shampooing your hair all the time. If you have watched my wash day routine and co-wash day routine videos, you will see I explained in the video that I co-wash in both videos. I co-wash my hair once a week, and I shampoo and condition my hair only once a month. If you are shampooing your hair all the time, you are stripping the natural oils out of your hair, which are very important for curly hair, for our type of hair. So if you're doing that, every week or 2 to 3 times a month, that's just, in my opinion, too much. You could always just use a cleansing co-wash, a cleansing conditioner to wash your hair, and still get rid of that dirt and the product buildup in your hair, and keep a lot of moisturization in your hair. These co-washes are very moisturizing. They cater to our type of hair, so I use those most often, and I only shampoo my hair once a month. And when I do shampoo, I do a pre-poo, which is a mixture of oils and conditioner, or a mixture of natural food ingredients you can use to put on your hair that will help shield your hair from all the stripping away of the oils in your hair when you do use shampoo. But another good thing to say is, don't just use co-wash. You do need to use a shampoo sometimes, but just not all the time. Shampoos are good for your hair, but just not in excess. Number 4, definitely deep condition your hair often, especially if you're transitioning. Another thing that I did, I deep conditioned my hair, which is what I still do once a month. Some people do it more often, which I don't see anything wrong with that, but I do it once a month. Deep conditioning is very, very, very important for growing long and strong hair. It definitely gets moisture back in your hair. Makes your hair a lot more healthier. So I would definitely say my number 4 tip is to deep condition often. Number 5. Ooh, this one is very, very important. Another key thing that I did when I was growing my hair back to the length that it is now.
Money like raking the leaves. I was just trying to get paid.
Detangling. You gotta detangle your hair. You gotta detangle well, and you gotta detangle often, and you gotta detangle correctly. So my number 5 tip is to detangle your hair, and let's talk about that a bit. When you are detangling your hair, you need to always have your hair wet. You need to always do it, in the shower or something. I just go ahead and do it every time that I either co-wash or shampoo and condition my hair. I always, even back in the day when I was transitioning, I always did it in the shower. I always had some type of product in my hair. If I'm co-washing, I detangle with the co-wash in my hair. If I'm shampooing and conditioning, I shampoo my hair, rinse it out, put the conditioner on there, and then I detangle with the conditioner in my hair, because conditioners are nice and moisturizing. They're thick. They already help get the tangles out of your hair. So mixed with a wide tooth comb or a Denman brush, whatever you use to detangle, it is very easy to detangle your hair with product in your hair, conditioner or co-wash. You have to take your time. Don't rush it. If you rush it, you're just going to add more tangles to your hair. Your hair's just going to get, those tangles are not just going to go away, and it's just going to add tangles upon tangles upon tangles, and next thing you know, you're going to have breakage. And if you rush and do it very quickly, you're going to be ripping your hair out, which can also lead to breakage. So detangling is a very, very important step when it comes to growing long, healthy hair, and you want to not rush it. Do it in the shower on wet hair, and you want to do it with some type of product in your hair.
Oyster Perpetual, it's not a replica. Mustang GT.
Alright guys, let's go with number 6. Number 6 is finding what products work best for you. So that is another thing that was very important in my transitioning journey, is another thing that is very important when it comes to growing long, strong hair. You got to find the right products that work for you. Everything does not work for everybody. And I know you've heard, if you are a naturalista, that a lot of this stuff is about trial and error. And finding the right products that work for you is all about trial and error. And you got to do some research. Find out, what type. I don't really care about hair type, but I know some people do. And it can help you figure out which type of products are best for you. When I was transitioning and when I was a new natural, I just tried stuff. I tried a lot of different products, and I figured out what worked best for me. I am going to do a video. It's probably going to be my next video about what products me in particular, I cannot live without. So I'm not going to share right now the products that I use. I'm going to be sharing that with you guys in my next video. But you guys, you got to just do your research. Do some trial and error and figure out what products work best for you, because if you're using the wrong products, you are not going to get the results that you want. And it could, it could make you give up. It could make you, throw in the towel on being natural if you are using the wrong products. And it could also damage your hair. It could cause your hair not to just do what you want it to do. So if you keep doing styles and they're just like complete fails, I would say switch up your product, switch up your method. Don't keep doing the same thing and keep getting the same results. You just need to switch it up, find out what products work best for you, and stick with those.
Bringing in money like raking in leaves. I was just trying to get.
Kind of goes with number 6. Knowledge is key. When I was transitioning and also when I was a new natural, I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I learned about my hair. I learned about natural hair. I learned about what styles to do and how to do them. And, I just took in as much information as I can. And I think that is another very important thing to grow your hair long and strong. Do your research. Look at YouTube videos. Get on sites like naturallycurly.com and trialsandtresses.com and curlsunderstood.com, and read about it, because you're not going to be able to figure out what's going to help you and what's going to work for you if you do not do some type of research. So a lot of this being natural stuff is about knowledge also, trial and error and knowledge. So that would be my number 7 tip. So for number 8, I'm going to talk a bit about protective styles. I would do a lot of protective styles, such as like twists and braids on my real hair, not with weave. Protective styles can be a bun. Like, that is a lot of what I did. I would put my hair up in a bun, and I would just redo that bun every day, but not with a lot of manipulation. I did not manipulate my hair a lot when I was transitioning, when I was growing my hair out. That is another tip that I can say that is very, very important, is to put your hair into a style, preferably a protective style, and leave that protective style in your hair for 4 to 5 days before switching it. You can do your hair in twists, you can do your hair in braids, you could even do a twist out or a braid out or a bantu knot out. Some type of style. Do it and leave it alone for 4 to 5 days with low manipulation. Don't really mess with your hair a lot. Don't, always wet your hair every day and retwist it, re-braid it. Put your hair in a pineapple at night, cover it up with a satin bonnet, take it down the next day. If you have to do a little bit, or if your hair is in a bun, you have to redo that bun a little bit, that's fine. But my point is, you do not want to manipulate your hair a lot. You don't want to always be combing. You don't want to always be brushing. You don't always want to definitely not be flat ironing or curling with a curling iron or anything like that. You want to do low manipulation styles that you can keep in your hair for 4 to 5 days before you go ahead and co-wash and redo something else. So that is my number 8 tip. Number 9. Number 9 is very, very important to me. It's something that I learned about after I was already fully natural, but if I had learned about it earlier, girl, I don't even know where I'd be at right now, and that is the LOC method. That is something I think that is very important for transitioners, for new naturals. Start doing that right off the rip, dude. That LOC method, putting a moisturizer in your hair, a leave-in conditioner, sealing that moisture in with an oil, then following it up with a cream. Ooh. Ooh, Jesus. It really, really works. It is, once I found out about the LOC method, my life changed. My natural hair life changed. It really, really did. So you guys, you gotta do this. You gotta, if you're not doing this method, you lost, girl. You got to do the LOC method. So after you wash your hair, or after you co-wash your hair, you definitely want to put a leave-in conditioner in it right after you dry your hair with a t-shirt or a microfiber towel, not a regular towel. Right after you do that, you want to definitely put a leave-in conditioner in your hair immediately and seal that moisture in with an oil. And then for the C, which is cream, you want to use that cream to do your style as your styler. So
all the above, we do all the etc.
My last and final tip, which is something that's very, very important if you are going to be a naturalista, you got to have patience, girl. Patience. Be patient and do not give up. I have heard so many girls that come up to me and talk to me about my hair that are like, yeah, I tried it and I gave up. What? I did the big chop. I cut all my hair off and I still gave up and I'm relaxed now. I'm like, how did you go through all that just to get a relaxer again? I don't get it. Be patient and don't give up. Everybody has to go through this to be a naturalista. You're not the only one. We've all done went through all this hard stuff, but it is so rewarding at the end when you reach a hair goal, when you reach, if you're short and you reach the bra strap length, or you reach shoulder length, and then you keep reaching goals, when you finally get a style, when you finally can rock your wash and go, which is like a big thing for new naturals. It's so rewarding. It is a very rewarding experience. It's all about self-love. It is like, one of the best things that I've ever done is going natural. Like, I just feel it's a form of self-expression to me too. It's freeing. It's like freeing, and I want every woman to experience going natural. I just want everybody to feel what I feel, and it's kind of weird. Like I feel all this just from my hair, but I really, really do. When you are young and you're always getting relaxers, and you want to look like the next white girl with her hair all straight, from that, and then coming to having an afro, having a fro, and having your kinky hair, your curly hair out, and like loving it, from going from wanting to be somebody else basically to loving being yourself, which is what basically how I felt being younger. I wanted straight hair. I would always look at the white girls and be like, dang, I wish I could just wake up and my hair looked like that. Didn't have to go through all this flat ironing and perming and all this stuff to now never ever wanting to go to that again, to straight hair. Like, it's a very freeing and phenomenal experience. It really is. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you will practice some of these tips. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me, and I will answer them most definitely. And these are just the 10, basically in a nutshell, these are the 10 things that I did that really helped me grow my hair to where it is today. And I hope it will continue to grow. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.